Well, if you already know the answer, correct. Why are you arguing about it?
The machine lies. Let me just walk you through what Nadim's saying for a second.
Like, what's the problem? Like, why is it a philosophical query?
I'll tell you.
Wait, hold on. Why is this a philosophical query for thousands of years if people already know the answer?
That's a fallacy. Hold on.
What's so fallacious about that?
One at a time.
I'm just pointing out a fact.
It's a fallacy to say something.
That's just a pure fact. There's nothing fallacious about pointing out a pure fact.
Facts. You came to that fact determined, so you don't know if it's true or not. It's just something you came to believe because you were caused to believe that that's a fact. Do you know it's a fact?
So what?
What do you mean? So what? I asked you a question.
Are you aware?
How does if
you don't have access to facts, dude?
No, let me ask you a question. How do you, if you choose to believe something, does it make it true or not based on whether you can choose it or not?
Let me ask you that. Denied choice, dummy.
Yeah, but I just asked you a question. Can you answer it?
Under whose view
you
are
have
you
the
choosing?
burden of proof. You have the
how does you coming to knowledge through choice make it true or not? Let me ask you that.
You're assuming under your view you can come to knowledge.
No, you're assuming that you have to come through knowledge through choice.
First I don't believe that.
Machine knowledge. How do you
hold on, you guys, one at a time.
How do you come?
I don't believe that.
Determined.
He's asking you.
How do you come to knowledge if it's already determined?
Well, I just asked you a question. It's time for you to answer my question.
But it was your claim. We don't have any.
You had a claim. Yeah, you had a claim.
No. I just asked you a question. It's time for you to answer my question.
Under whose view?
Do you remember what my question was?
You said, how does making a choice, right? How does making a choice deny the fact that knowledge exists? Something like that?
Nope, that wasn't my question.
Okay, what was it?
I said, how does the fact that you came to knowledge by choice or not by choice determine if it's true or not?
How does coming to knowledge?
Oh man, he got stumped.
No, it's a weird worded question. So
okay, I mean, it's just a plain question.
No,
I mean, you made the claim. You made the claim that. Wait, hold on.
You're asking a question. You're not letting me answer.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on, dumb fuck. Hold on, dumbass. Hold on, dumb bitch.
You guys.
Hey, hold on, you little dumb bitch.
Hey, listen.
You're a burnout,
no,
dude. You don't even know what you're saying.
This guy's a dumb motherfucker. If he's going to call names, I'm going to call names. This guy's a dumb bitch.
Wah, cry harder.
Oh, yeah, I asked you a question and you were stumped. Yeah, you're stumped. You're a dumb motherfucker.
I wasn't stumped. You wouldn't let me clarify the question.
Shut the fuck up and answer the question, bitch.
Could you rephrase
ask it again? Ask it again. See if
you ask the question for the third time, folks. Ask the question for the third time. Because it's so smart.
You guys, I'm trying to comprehend.
Yeah, cry harder, you little bitch.
Ask it again, you
guys. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Machine, I'm trying to understand.
Okay, we're not doing that now.
Can you rephrase the question so I can catch it, please?
Fucking sand.
Yeah, sure. How does coming to a decision, discovering knowledge through making a choice determine whether it's true or not?
Wouldn't it be by the result?
I just asked that for the third time.
I'll answer it.
I answered all of his questions.
Dude,
That's him answer.
You muddle the question after you ask it. That's your problem.
I just asked the question 3 times.
Do it again and shut your mouth. One more time.
All right, I shut my mouth for the 3rd time. Go ahead and answer the question.
Ask the question. Ask the question again.
Oh, man.
And don't talk
I'm not going to ask the question again. You can rewind the tape. I'm not asking it for the 4th time.
Okay. So how does making a choice or not making a choice negate the possibility of coming to knowledge about something? That's the question.
That wasn't the question.
Okay, ask it again.
You're a dumb motherfucker.
Okay, ask it again.
Yeah, but how come you can't listen to a simple question?
Because you keep muddling it after.
No, I'm not muddling the question after. This is real bad.
You talking after
for the 4th time.
Ask the question and.
How does coming to a knowledge through choice determine its truth?
It's the only way to come to truth. Otherwise, if it's determined, right? If I am determined to believe something and you're determined to believe something, we couldn't know what's true because whatever conclusion we come to would be determined. We'd be determined to believe that. So that requires some extra vantage point, some independent evaluator to know whether it's true or not.
Yeah, now, God is the independent evaluator.
Yeah, but we're
not talking about God. Evaluate.
We couldn't evaluate. We're talking about us as human beings coming to knowledge, right? Are you a mechanism, machine? I don't even believe you believe this. Are you a mechanism?
I mean, is the universe a creation of God?
No, are you a mechanism that
The
unfolds
universe,
based on just
the
law?
universe is created
You're not
by
gonna
God.
answer.
The universe is mechanism.
No, dude, that doesn't follow. Okay.
I'm part of the universe.
Okay, monism. Great. So you're a part of a large
Monism.
mechanism.
That's not monism. I don't think you understand what monism is. That
Okay,
has
look.
nothing to do with monism.
Look. So you are a tiny cog.
God created the world, right? Did God create the world?
Can you let someone finish?
Did God create the world?
Who's God? What are you talking about? God created the world.
Did God create the world?
Are you talking about Allah or what?
I'm talking about whatever God you believe in. Do you believe in God?
Yeah, God created the world. Yeah.
Okay.
The
So
God that
so the world, so God has complete power over the world and the events in the world, right?
God's providence, sure.
Right.
That doesn't
So-
answer my question. Are you a mechanism?
So how do you have power to choose outside of God's power?
Are you choosing to be on right now?
Everything that's happening is determined by God.
So
Retard.
why are you asking me then?
Everything that happens is determined by God.
So that
Moron.
whatever I answer, so whatever I answer is
So
look,
how are you
shut
doing?
up, dude.
Is what you're doing determined on
Dude,
your own, or
dude,
is what you're doing
Shut
because
up.
of God, or is it determined on your?
Abdul, get the rocks.
just
Alright,
listen.
guys, we're not gonna
Listen,
do this. We're not gonna
if
be
you
jumping
believe
like
that-
that.
Whatever we
machine,
say is already
if-
determined.
Yeah, we got Abdul Nadim up there. Yeah,
machine, machine. If you
Knowledge
believe
cannot
what you're saying,
exist.
look, Nadim. If you believe what you're saying, machine, whatever my answer is determined by God. How could I be wrong? How could I be a dumbass if your own belief is that everything I say is determined by God? You dumbass.
You know,
Yeah, get out of here,
it's
Well, that was
knowledge is
fucking-
impossible
fucking
to
junkie.
reach if it's already determined. It's impossible to reach knowledge. Like,
He doesn't
so-
understand. He doesn't understand the consequence of what he said. He opened with a massive contradiction, by the way. He
Yeah.
started with there's no choice. I believe there's no real choice. I asked him, did he always believe that? He said, no, I used to believe this, but then I pursued knowledge. That requires free will, right? To come
back.
to the conclusion, right?
So
that
the
you have
knowledge,
not-
so the
Oh,
knowledge,
interrupt while I'm talking.
so the
yeah.
knowledge of,
Fucking
so the
junkie.
knowledge that God has is determined by whether you decide things or not.
Did you hear what I said? If
No, I just
What
came
you're-
in the middle. I heard you calling me a
Okay,
dumbass
you
and all
guys-
that shit.
you guys-
I think
cannot-
you're a fucking
you cannot
retard.
know God.
I think
Answer
you're a
one
fucking
question.
retard, Jim Bob.
Answer one
Jim
question.
Bob, you're a
Machine.
fucking
Machine,
retard.
you didn't answer my question.
Cannot argue
Let-
over each other like that.
let me
Nobody can
answer-
hear you,
let-
and nobody can
Yeah,
hear
but I
you.
think
ask
this
him.
guy's a fucking retard.
That's
I
not
just
an
wanna
argument.
clarify
Okay,
that. Yeah.
machine. Machine.
gotta be
I
able
asked
to-
a simple. You have to answer a question. You have to answer a
One at
question.
a time.
If
Yeah,
what
I
you're
answered.
saying-
I answered all your questions. You
Dude,
couldn't answer my one
shut
question.
up.
I asked it 4 fucking times.
I
4
did answer
fucking
you.
times I answered
I
one
did
question.
answer.
You
You're
answered,
such a
you
dumb fuck.
answered.
You couldn't answer my question.
I answered you,
You're
dummy.
such a retard. You can't
Hey guys,
understand.
machine, I'm gonna need you guys to do one at a time. All right. I had to mute you because you weren't listening. One at a time, machine.
I'm
So
asking
let him-
Machine Lies
let
one
him ask your
question.
question.
Now
and then,
listen.
machine, you can answer.
I did answer the question. The question entails the possibility of knowledge, which requires free will. Now, the real question, Machine Lies, is if you believe your stance, everything I'm saying in opposition to you is caused by God. Is God wrong?
What's not caused by God?
Oh my gosh.
What's not caused by God?
If you're not going to answer the question,
Okay,
get
not-
I already asked you that
I'm not
question
engaging with
before.
you.
I
will
already
not
asked you that
engage with this
question,
guy.
and you're not
I will
engaging with the
not-
question.
I will not engage with this guy.
Okay,
Machine
okay. I
Lies,
just
need
asked
you
him
to
that
answer-
question
I
earlier,
need
but he
you to
won't answer my
the
question. Is
My
everything caused by God or not?
Lies. My belief in
you-
my
Is
you
belief-
everything
that.
caused by God or
Machine,
not?
You-
machine,
you
I need
believe
you to
that.
answer the question.
Do you believe
Can answer the
everything's
question?
caused by God?
Dodgy.
Yeah,
Can you
listen,
answer the question,
Machine
machine?
Lies, if-
You need to answer the question.
if everything's caused by God, if my belief in free will is caused by God, then
That's true. That's true. That's true because everything's caused by God.
Against it.
So,
you can't argue
machine,
against
can you answer the
You
question?
can't argue anymore.
No, of course I can. Of course I can.
Answer my
Everyone can
question, then.
argue. Everyone can
Answer my
argue,
question.
and all of our arguments are caused by God. There's nothing wrong with
So,
that.
so God caused you to dodge my question then?
What?
You're
What
God.
didn't God cause? What didn't God cause?
That's not an answer to my question.
What's your answer to that question? Dumb
My-
fuck.
Machine, I need you to answer the question. now.
What's
Yeah,
your
answer the
answer
question.
to my question?
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
answered
yeah.
the question. I said there's no cause without God.
Okay, so
What
you're
is
saying
your
God
what is
caused
your
everything,
what is
right?
your determination? Yeah, I said God caused everything. What is outside of the cause of God, Jim Bob? Do you think your
That's a
decisions are outside of the cause of God? Do you think
We're
your
not
knowledge
there.
is outside was not determined by God in advance?
You're-
Do you think that? Do you believe that?
Whatever I believe, according to your view, is
Do you
caused by
believe
God.
that or not? Answer my question, dumb fuck.
What I believe
What
is
do you
just a
believe
fiction.
about it?
If there's no me in
Hey,
this,
hey, don't run away.
no,
Answer my
dude,
fucking
get this
question. Do
guy-
you believe
get this guy
everything's
off.
caused by God or not? I'm not going to engage with this guy. He can't
He's
even answer
taking
my
over
question.
the panel, Glenn.
I'm
This
not
guy
gonna-
is not.
Machine,
He's not. He's
Machine,
not going
I
to give a
need
good.
you-
He's not going to do it.
We need
He's
to
not going to
have
make
this
a
at
good.
a good faith, okay? Like you need to be both giving each other time. You can't be just jumping all over people, one at a time.
You got to answer one question at a time, dude.
Can
you
I
can't
just
dodge my
add though,
question.
which God are you referring to? Because he is Muslim and you are a Christian, I'm assuming.
Yeah, that's why I asked him too. Is he didn't answer that either.
Well,
So-
no, but my question is to you.
Well,
which
I'm not
God are
allowed
you
to answer because I keep getting muted. So
No, you can
Oh,
get
cry harder, bitch.
you're a little bitch because you come on the show. They're not muting you. You won't answer my.
Machine. I need you, but you
I
keep
did
on
answer
talking
the
over
question.
everybody. I'm gonna let you talk, but you can't.
No.
over
This is the third time I'm muted. Next time
I
I get
know.
muted. Next time I get muted, I'm leaving.
I
Next
need
time I
you-
get muted, I'm
Aw.
leaving. Next time I get muted, I'm leaving. I'm sorry,
Wow.
folks.
Muted
Next
if
time I
you
get muted, I'm leaving.
I
You can
Good
mute
leave.
Jim Bob.
If you keep
You
on
can mute
replying,
Jim
bro,
Bob and force him to answer my question.
I am
What's
gonna
the answer to my
ask your
question?
but
He
I need to make
answered
sure
your
you answer
question,
So now, Jim Bob,
What's the answer
Yep.
to my question?
Your
He answered
question is
four
your answer.
times.
You had two questions, right? Your first one was if we come to if we choose or don't have a choice to come to knowledge, how does that negate knowledge or something like that?
No.
The second, whatever. I'm
My
trying to
question I
read.
just now asked. What's the answer to it?
The answer.
You can't ask. You're asking for the
Dude.
first question.
Yeah, you're at.
Oh, so you can't answer the question.
Dude,
What's
oh my
outside of the
gosh,
cause of
dude,
God?
This guy's a chick.
Okay,
He's a
What's
chick.
outside of the cause of God? It's a simple fucking question. God damn. You can't answer the
outside of
question?
God. Okay, that's the
First-
question. What is
Jesus
the
Christ.
outside-
What's
God
the
is-
fucking answer?
Dude, the answer is split into primary cause and secondary cause.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's an
Oh,
answer.
okay.
You're too fucking dumb to understand it, dude.
No, you're too
There's-
fucking
there's-
dumb to give a straight fucking answer.
Okay,
That
cool.
was
Do you
the
believe in
What's
answer.
outside
primary?
the cause of God?
Do you
Does
believe in
God
primary?
cause primary or secondary causes? What's outside of his cause?
This is useless. It's fruitless.
Machine.
We
No
knew
more
this was going to
questions?
happen.
So
What is
what is
machine learning?
outside? Oh, so does God cause the primary or secondary causes?
God creating all things is a cause. Creating secondary causality in which we can operate in the world, allowing us to pursue God, pursue our own wants and needs, align our will to his, not disalign our will to his, is a possibility in the secondary world that we're in the secondary
So God
system.
doesn't cause secondary causes. That's your
Dude, what do
answer.
you no,
Let
my
him
yeah, my
finish his answer.
my-
He didn't
cause our
finish his
choices.
answer. Let
Dude,
him
my
finish his
belief-
answer, Machine.
My belief is that truth exists, and if truth exists and we can pursue it, it actually necessitates that God isn't causing us to do the things that we're doing. Otherwise, truth is impossible. It's a true dichotomy. Under your view, Machine lies. That's why I asked you the question you can't answer is everything I say or Nadim says or Teriak or Izzy or anybody on the panel says, from your view, is completely determined and caused by God.
Does God
makes-
cause secondary causes?
Is that your question? Okay. Does God
No,
cause secondary
no.
causes? No, he
So not everything's under the control of God.
Well,
Under your
everything's
view.
under the providence of God. That doesn't mean he can't intervene.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't,
He can. What he's capable of and what is happening. Machine, let's just try to have a good faith. Do you make a distinction between what's God's capable of and what is actually happening?
Well, I think everything's under the control of God. I think whatever is capable, whatever capacity God has is being used. I mean,
Okay,
So
if that's true,
does God causes us to sin? Does God sin?
yeah, I think God uses all of
God
his
sins.
powers for the project of creation. So
God sins. So God is not an all-powerful sinless.
He's the author
God,
of sin.
Yeah.
no,
Is that a
because that's
question?
human.
But
That's a
if-
category
if
error.
God
That's a
causes us
human.
to
That's a
sin-
human quality. You're making a category error.
But if he caused us to sin.
Oh, you
That's
like
not
that
the
one, Jim Bob?
yeah, because
Well,
your
God-
irony is that
Yeah,
you're
because I'm using the same bullshit tricks that you use.
It's not a trick,
But
dude.
you're
Dude,
not-
So,
don't
hold
violate
on, wait a
2S.
minute. So
Get this
you're
guy
just
off,
saying-
dude. He's gonna violate 2S.